Special shout out goes to my man, Blake Miles, aka Skippy, on my Facebook account. He pointed out that I spelled the word, or I used the content of the word worst, and worse, in the wrong substance of my video. Hopefully you're a final word in and subscribe to me and checking out my channel. So shout out goes to you, Blake. Hats off to you, Skip. And I told you I was going to shout you out. I told you I was going to do that.
Turn it up.
How you doing, Final Wordians? My name is Leeboy. You're listening and watching Lee's Final Word. And today we're going to be going over the top 3 worst DC movies than Batman v Superman. Now, the last episode that I had of this topic of this nature was dealing with all Marvel movies. So I had to make sure I made this movie to make sure you guys out there didn't think I was just Marvel bashing. But like I said in that video, DC is not exempt from this neither. Actually, they commit more of a carnal sin than anybody when it comes to these superhero movies. But let's get into it. Top 3 DC movies that worse than Batman v Superman. Let's get into it. At number 3, Superman Quest for Peace. Sorry. Superman Quest for Peace sucks. I'll give an honorable mention to Superman Returns. I'll give an honorable mention to Superman Returns, okay? Because he got shanked, like one of my friends pointed out, like as if he was in jail with a piece of kryptonite. Then he moved the whole kryptonite mountain and threw it in outer space. But he was supposed to kill him. But anyway, that's not besides the point. Oh, and he had an asthmatic love child baby. But that's besides the point. That's Superman Returns. We're gonna move it. We're talking about the Quest for Peace here. How he got jigged in the neck with some razor sharp nails by Nuclear Man or something like that. Didn't Nuclear Man come from the sun? Shouldn't Nuclear Man be able to strengthen Superman in some form? Hit me in the comment section if I'm wrong. But wasn't he supposed to get stronger by fighting this guy that was made from nuclear radiation and sun? And the sun? No? Okay. How about the fact that he was able to rebuild the Great Wall of China by looking at it? You know, when I started as a kid, I was sitting looking at the screen like, where he do that at? Coming in at number 2. All right, coming in at number 2, we have the Green Lantern movie. That's right. That other Deadpool guy already called it and said that that this movie would make my list. He was absolutely correct that it would make this list. Okay, it sucks. It sucks horribly. Okay, we have Ryan Reynolds, who's a tremendous and great comedic actor. You know, when he comes to those roles. They tried to put him in as Hal Jordan, even though originally he was supposed to play my favorite superhero, the Wally West version of The Flash in the movie, but they didn't wait for that. They put him in as Green Lantern. Anyway, whatever. Had him in there. I don't believe that the part is more so on him, that reason why the movie failed. It was the CGI suit and how everything else in that movie was CGI, okay? And the terrible, terrible dialogue. That movie sucks, okay? Really. I mean, you tried. I mean, give DC a round of applause for trying something out the box other than the Superman or Batman movie. That's great. But you did the Green Lantern and you did not do him justice. Remake it, do it better, put him in the Justice League, all right? Moving on to the number 1 movie that sucked, okay? The number 1 movie. Okay, we did good with Tim Burton and all these other movies, but then when it came down to that Batman and Robin movie, what the hell were you thinking? Okay? That movie just flat out sucks, okay? It's comedy. If you watch that movie, if you're a big Batman fan, if you're a kid growing up right now and your fathers and your mothers are teaching you about Batman, guess what? They should avoid like the plague showing you that movie, okay? Because if you watch it, just think of Adam West Batman. Hopefully they showed you who that is. And then watch that movie what it is. That movie is comedy, okay? We cannot take that movie seriously. That movie is comedy. I would also throw in there Batman Forever, even though I thought Val Kilmer did a good job as Batman. That's me. Shoot me in the comment section if you want. The Riddler, Joker, would carry his role. He wasn't even acting like the Riddler. He was acting like the Joker, okay? He wanted to play the Joker so bad, and he waited for the opportunity to play the Riddler and said, what the hell? They're the same, right? No, they're not. Anyway, Tommy Lee Jones playing Two-Face, that was the worst. But all that transitioned into this movie. It spilled over with these over-the-top actors doing this over-the-top acting, okay? Batman and Robin, one of the worst Batman movies of all time, if not the worst Batman movie of all time. So when you sit there and say that these movies I just named or when you say that Batman v Superman was a bad movie, think about all the other previous bad movies and consider yourself lucky you didn't get that. You can hit me and fire me in the comment section below, but go ahead. What was the 3 worst movies that you've seen, okay, from DC? Put them in the comment section below. Let me know. Also, I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. If you didn't know, hit subscribe to me, tell your brother, tell his uncle, tell his best friend, and tell his auntie and uncle and nieces and nephews to subscribe to me. Get over the 70 mark. We're trying to push through the 80s. Help me, let's get there. All right. Comment section below, like, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Alan, you see on the TV show. So if you're a fan of The Flash, or you're someone who's wanting to know more about the history of The Flash, I'm going to go into a little bit of detail for you to give you a more general idea of who this character is that Grant Gustin is actually playing. Now let's get into